Again, on with another disturbing truth. And I know, people, it's hard to push this truth through with all these people distracting the mag, man. Everybody want a peace. Everybody want to come in and talk shit. None of them have no truth for you. Why, people? They can't expose what I'm exposing, but they have the nerve to try to expose me. Anyway, forget them. Today we go take a breakdown into these bats that you see right here. The ones that they say cause the coronavirus, this pandemic that we in right now. So basically you're looking at the same shit right here that got you locked down and quarantined, a bat. So we go get into it and do this video and let the people see. We go break it all the way down with this so-called bat and see if you can get a virus from them. Bam on.
It's very likely that this virus has come from bats. Bats have lots of viruses.
It's very likely. It's very more than likely that the bat basically pass off this virus right here, people. The so-called coronavirus, your COVID-19, was passed off by a bat. Let's see.
Very few of these viruses actually make them sick.
Yes.
Now look at the bat right there, people. Take a look at the bat. It's a very interesting creature when you see him, because what you have to understand, a bat is not something that just hang around. You understand what I mean? The bat does, you're not going to just see a bat hanging upside down, just hanging around, people. You understand what I mean? You're not going to just see a bat just hanging around. That's what I need to tell you, because bat is kind of isolated from the human being. And I don't know how the fuck you're going to get a bat like this to find him in the jungle and eat him and actually have a damn disease like a coronavirus. Let's watch it.
Coronaviruses are a type of virus that can spread from animals to humans and cause disease.
So listen, people, it's very important that you pay attention where the so-called coronavirus come from. So basically, when I'm breaking it down, I already show you what the coronavirus is. They place it in the Encyclopedia of Medicine as a common cold. Just a fancy word for a common cold. So now, what you have to understand, if you get tested and they show up the so-called coronavirus, which is just a common cold, not a flu, just a common cold, they can use that and run a pandemic on the masses, tell you that yes, you have it, and it's a deadly virus, the same coronavirus that they class off as a common cold. You believe it? That's how they do it, people. The coronavirus, just a common cold, and that's what they use to scare the masses enough to put you on quarantine. And now they're gonna tell you come from a bat. And I already told you a bat don't have no fucking flu-like symptoms.
This is like SARS and MERS. The latest coronavirus
outbreak. The SARS also.
Started in Wuhan, China. So far, it's killed almost 1,400 people and infected more than 60,000 around the world.
People, all called in, but take a look, people. It infected over 60,000 people. Yes, it come from the bat. Not the people who eat the bat, but the people who come in contact with the blood and the urine of the bat. Bam on.
Scientists are racing to figure out how humans contracted the new virus.
Yes.
Based on initial genetic testing and past outbreaks, they say it's likely the coronavirus originated in bats.
You hear that?
There's a recent paper.
Based on testing before. Remember, they tell you that that's what caused the SARS, the fake SARS that just disappear, come from also bats. Right here, people. And I told you already, people, I didn't know that people actually eat bats. But that's another level of dumb shit. What is on this bat for you to eat? It don't make no sense, people. Just wing and a big old head. It's an ugly creature. Who is in the right mind to eat a bat? That's just dumb for the masses.
They say it's likely the coronavirus originated in bats.
Bullshit.
There's a recent paper put out where they looked at the sequence of a virus.
They found that the closest relative to the Wuhan virus was a virus from bat.
You hear that? The closest relative of the so-called disease, the virus, it comes from bat, people. A bat. That's the dumbest shit in the world. And if this can prove to you that the coronavirus is a hoax, nothing will.
Similar. I think that is pretty accepted, that the viruses are very likely coming from bats. But how they're getting to us...
All of these fakers right here gonna come out and tell you that the virus most likely come from a bat. And you're gonna believe it, people? It's bull crap for the masses. And I already told you, it's the same thing they tell you that bats carry rabies. And I told you the rabies is a 100% hoax. All roadkills, all of them can give you a rabies and people still eat them. But of course, they're not going to tell you that if you cook the meat and eat it, you're going to catch rabies. But yes, if you get in contact with the blood or the urine, come on.
Bats, either directly or through some intermediate host, needs to be worked out for this new one.
There isn't one particular kind or species of bats that's associated with spillovers. For Nipah and Hendra, it's
there you go, people. This is what they call a bat. And of course, because the bat is so elusive to the masses, they can tell you that that's what it come from. You don't understand, people. It's the perfect person to put it on, the perfect animal to put it on. You understand? To say that it come from a bat, because people don't come in contact with bats like that. You understand what I mean, people? They want it to look so mischievous. They're gonna tell you that all those fake disease come from bats. It's bullshit.
Bats. For SARS, MERS, and this one, there you go, it's smaller insect-eating bats.
Other animals have passed viruses between bats and humans before.
SARS really spread from civet cats into humans. But now
Here we go, people. Here we go with the cats. Yes, so it passed off from cats to human. Let's watch.
Now that the virus at some point in time jumped from bats into civet cats.
With MERS, what we think happened there is that the coronavirus jumped from bats into dromedary camels.
Here we go, people. This is how you know it's a mockery. 100% bullshit. Yes, it's jumped from bat to camel to human. You need to wake up, people. I already told you. These animals and creatures that they show you never have flu-like symptoms. You're never gonna see them cough up cold. You're never gonna see them sneeze and having flu-like symptoms. You understand, people? It's a fucking hoax. 100%
recently we're seeing this virus jumping from dromedary camels into the human population.
It's bullshit.
Now, Chinese scientists say pangolins could be
Here
the
we
middleman.
go.
But
Even the pangolins, people, this is what they give you again. And I think I did a video and told this one in it with the fucking weird animals that they made. This is another one of them again, people. And they're gonna tell you that a weird creature like this, nobody ain't even see it. Yes, it also have the coronavirus.
research hasn't been made public yet.
Pangolins are the most trafficked animal in the world. They're basically like an armadillo with plates. So they've got these really long scales, and those scales are prized in traditional Chinese medicine. I think the isolation of this virus from pangolins is going to cause a lot of stir, because there is going to be kind of a knee-jerk reaction to say, pangolins are probably it. The more that people look at some of the genetic data, you'll get a little bit of infighting in the scientific community as to really whether or not the pangolin virus is the true direct link.
Full of shit, people. Why you can't get it? None of these so-called animals and bats carry no virus. It's a 100% hoax. What I don't tell you about the rabies that they've been fooling you with ever since you was a kid, you hear that name. You ever seen somebody with the rabies talking about animal walking around with foam at the mouth? Dumb on, people. It's the biggest dumb shit they pass off on the masses. And of course they can follow it up with a coronavirus coming from the same bat that carried the rabies.
Or if it's just maybe another piece of the puzzle.
I think we should be really cautious until we see the paper that comes out.
Scientists don't need to know where the virus came from in order to develop a vaccine.
They don't need to know where the virus come from to create a vaccine, because I already told you the vaccine have nothing to do with no fucking virus. The vaccine is what they want to put in everybody's body. You understand? That's what they want to do, people. Find a way to get you to take vaccines, because that's what gonna break down your body and cause complication in your life.
Identifying the origin can help contain the current outbreak and prevent future ones.
After the SARS outbreak, the government banned the sale of civet cats, because we have now determined that
after the SARS, they banned the sale of this so-called cat right here. And I told you already, people, it's got nothing to do with it. It's a hoax. It's a 100% fake shit for the mass.
That could lead to more coronavirus exposures. So something similar could happen if, with 100% confidence, we can identify that as this animal.
Early reports linked the first coronavirus patients to a market in Wuhan where bats...
Here we go, people. Always talking about a market in Wuhan, China. Yeah, they're killing bats there. They're butchering bats. That's the dumbest shit in the world, people. Wake your ass up. They lie.
have been sold as food. New testing has raised doubts about the market.
You could see them right there in the orange. Yes, a bat was butchered and sell for food. It's bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. How many bats you have to butcher to eat a plate of food? Get your ass out of here. You ever see a bat for real? Wow, dumb on.
New testing has raised doubts about the market's role in the outbreak, but xenophobia toward eating bats has still festered.
If you cook meat, you're going to destroy viruses like coronavirus.
Of course, if you cook meat, you're going to destroy the coronavirus in it. So it's not the people who eat the bat, it's just the people who butcher it. It's 100% trash.
Because it's not very heat stable. But either handling the animals or handling the meat or preparing the meat would certainly put you at risk.
Chickens give us salmonella all the
Prepare
time.
the meat.
Do we stop eating chickens? No. Just stigmatizing
You hear
tradition.
that, people? Yes, you get salmonella and them from chicken, and you don't stop eating chicken. So they're trying to tell you, yes, they get the coronavirus from the rat. That don't mean they're gonna stop eating it. Bat. It's a damn rat with wings. That's all it is, people. A damn rat, a mice with a wing. They call a rat bat.
Practice
There
for
you go.
someone's
It's the
food
same damn
doesn't
shit.
help the cause. It's wrong. You got to understand the science and explain it to them.
There you go, people. Who eat this shit right here, people? It's nothing but wing and head. Who the fuck eat it? It's bullshit for the masses.
Scientists do know that bats and rodents carry a relatively high number of viruses, but bats often don't get sick from
Bullshit.
them.
If you can figure out why bats don't get
The
sick.
bat don't get sick from the virus that it carrying, but it can pass it on to human. It's bullshit, people. Why it's got to be a flu-like symptoms, people? Wow, this is bullshit right here, people. Why it's got to be some kind of influenza sickness, a flu coming from a fucking bat? That don't make no sense, people. It's crap.
You may be able to apply it to reducing the effects of viral infection. We don't have clear-cut answers.
You don't have shit. You don't have shit for the masses, but lies that you're reading off a script. Of course it's not real. Don't follow these people right here with the damn bat. It's full of shit on the masses. Bam.
In the far reaches of Papua New Guinea, the Karen tribesmen hunt a delectable dish. It has fur,
There you
fat,
go, people. Look at this right
and
here.
claws.
They're hunting bats. They're hunting bats for food. Take a look.
and it's not something most Westerners would dare to taste. It's a bat,
There
the
you
flying
go,
fox.
people. Look at this right here, people. Who with out of their mind to eat this in this civilized time, people? This is dumb shit for the masses. And of course, they can use the bat as a damn scapegoat for this fake virus that they got to make a pandemic on the
Bat,
masses.
to be precise.
There you go. Let's go back. Wow.
It's tasty meat, flying fox. A couple of times a month, we eat it.
A couple of times a month, they eat the bat, people. And of course, they're gonna give you all of these shows right here, all of these documentary showing people eating bats. Because yes, they're telling you for sure the coronavirus come from the bat. It's bull crap.
To Westerners, bats are the stuff of nightmares and horror movies. Just say bat, and many think of vampires.
And that's the reason why they use a bat to say pass off a deadly virus like a coronavirus, so-called. You understand? That's the reason why they use the bat. Mischievous animal. That's the reason.
Sinking their fangs into helpless victims.
There you go.
Even in the real world, bats are thought of as carriers of dreaded diseases.
There you
like
go,
rape.
people. Here you go. In the real world, they consider of carrying many deadly viruses and diseases. That's just how it is. Fake shit.
But in the Madang region of Papua New Guinea, the Karen people have a long tradition of hunting bats as food.
There you go, people. There you
The
go.
flying fox is the most common breed of bat here. It's also the largest bat in the world. That means bigger claws, bigger teeth, and bigger wings.
I don't know, people. I don't know, man. They start showing up these bats. They really look different now when they start zooming up on them. This is a damn joke for the masses, and I told you, perfect creature to put the coronavirus on.
These fruit
on
eaters
the
can weigh up
masses.
to 3.5 pounds.
3.5
50
pounds.
times as much as the average bat.
There you go. So these bats, they grow big, so that's why they use them for food. Come on.
The flying fox bats aren't easy to catch.
Flying fox.
But for
bat.
these Karen men, it is a tradition. They have been raised from boyhood to use ingenuity and homemade weapons to nab them.
Wow.
Today, they'll mount a sneak attack through the thick overgrowth and come at the bats from behind.
So all of these people right here feed on bats. They never come contact with the blood or the urine. I'll cut it. They never get a bat with the coronavirus or the so-called rabies. Eat on.
The flying fox bats wait unsuspectingly with their beady eyes and large wings. The men will have to wade into the lake. But there's one problem. These waters are teeming with deadly crocodiles.
And what you gotta understand, people, there's no way a bat can see in the daytime. You hear me? Bat only come out at night. That's the only time they can see. Bam.
Vampire bats are the only bats in the world that feed on blood.
Here we go, people. The vampire bats that feed on blood. Here we go, people, with the supernatural again and the masses. 100% fake shit.
It's a master of echolocation.
It's bullshit,
and
people.
uses
Just
bouncing
TV for the dumb masses. That's what you need to know. All of these Smithsonian documentaries that they bring is all fake. So is the ones you get on BBC, History Channel, Animal Planet. They all fucking fake from Time Warner. 100%.
ultrasonic sound waves to locate its victim.
Bullshit.
It can
Bullshit,
fly,
people.
but it prefers to sneak up on its prey from the ground.
If you notice, people, this bat right here don't look like it got a wing. It's a fake shit for the masses. And when you ever see a bat sucking the blood of any fucking animals, it's bullshit for the masses.
But it prefers to sneak up on its prey from the ground. Strong hind legs and wrists support its weight, while elongated thumbs steer and push it off the ground.
Bullshit. There you go.
It can tell where the warm blood runs close to the skin, thanks to heat sensors near its nose.
Wow, of course he got on some heat sensors, people, on his nose. You believe it? Wow, it's a fake shit for the dumb masses. And I told you, the TV can turn any one of these animals into a character. Tell you everything about him. Even the heat sensors on his nose. They can tell you what the bat is thinking. They can tell you every damn thing about the bat. You believe it's real? Any one of these animals that they feature and tell you the whole life story on the bat, what the bat thinking, what the animal thinking is bullshit. It's not real. Just made up for TV. There you go. Bullshit.
Dinner is served.
Of course they know.
But this vampire doesn't simply gulp down his victim's blood.
Believe that shit, people? Did this move like a real creature to you? No, people. It's just TV. Just like they can show you any animal in a movie, they can create an animal and show you in the movie, people. It's the same thing. The Smithsonian is the same Time Warner. What's wrong? The same people who produce movies, TV show, fantasy for the dumb people.
There are special
there you go, right there. You believe that? Fake shit for the masses. It's a fake shit, people. It don't exist. Just like the Baby Yoda, they don't exist, people. But they can show you on TV laughing and talking. Because it's just made up. The same thing they do with this fake bat right here. Don't believe it?
With the sharpest teeth in the animal kingdom.
That's just an animation, people. It's not real. It's a fake shit they give you with the bats. That's why they tell you the bats pass off the coronavirus. They're full of shit on the masses.
The vampire bat gently shears away the hairs of its victim.
Bullshit.
And makes a small incision in the skin.
Bullshit. All
the tongue
animation.
slips along the funnel-shaped bottom lip.
Yes, he uses tongue to boil the skin and suck the blood. It's bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. The vampires is a fucking Red Cross taking your blood.
Lapping up the blood.
Bullshit.
Fine microscopic grooves line the soft tissues in the mouth.
Bullshit.
The blood flows up these narrow tubes and pours into the throat of the bat.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks to a local anesthetic in the bat's spit, the victim doesn't feel a thing.
Wow. It's nothing but bullshit, people. Anesthetic in the damn thing, in the spit. So the victim can't feel a thing. Yes. Anesthesia in the bat. Yes, kill your damn flesh and take your blood. It's bullshit for the masses. You believe in it?
And a blood thinner keeps the life liquid flowing.
Wow, and a blood thinner. Wow. Wow.
The horse has no idea the bat is there. And the vampire feeds up to 30 minutes undisturbed.
Of course it's 30 minutes. All coding, people. You believe it? It's nothing but fake shit they give the masses. Don't believe in no damn vampire bats. Or no bats bringing no damn coronavirus. Fake shit for the masses. And I told you, there's no way you're gonna see a bat with flu-like symptoms. It's bullshit for
Without
the masses.
its blood fix every night, the bat will starve to death.
You hear that? If the bat don't get the blood every single night, it will starve to death. Just another fake shit brought to you by Smithsonian and the History Channel. They're full of shit on the masses.
But
right
through
here.
super hearing, the vampire will recognize this horse's breathing, and tomorrow night he will return for more.
Wow. There you go, people. The vampire bat right there. You believe in them. You need to wake up, people. Just like they lied to you about a bat bring you the coronavirus, a fake virus they are for the masses. 100% in. Just wake your ass up, people. And I tell you, how many people in this world you know eat bats? It's a 100% hoax. I'm gone.